And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the next AetherX Livestream episode. It is so great to be with all of you once again. We're going to have a really great live stream today. That also includes a free giveaway of two AetherX source laser pens. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to be getting into that here very shortly. But of course, we do have some big announcements for AetherX as we're getting very closer to the new year. And we're going to have two new exciting AetherX projects that are going to be coming together. The first one is going to be AetherX 2.0, and it's basically going to be under a specific domain name, but it's going to be basically a Patreon site. So the Patreon site is going to be the membership site for AetherX, and what that is that gives members the opportunity to select about 3 or 4 different tiers. I'm still just working out the tiers right now that you'll be able to get. So basically with these tiers, you're going to be able to have, if you're going up to the top tier, for example, you're going to have a wider variety of requests for certain items, objects, clothing, anything in that sense, to be imbued into your home. And you can have certain codes that you can choose to imbue into your objects, materials, clothing, etc., right? So this basically saves you a hassle where you don't have to throw out old clothes and basically feel that you have to replace it with new AetherX clothes. So basically, for example, the clothing that I'm wearing here I'm wearing an Under Armour shirt. I have quite a few of these, that's why. I wear my AetherX shirts, but they get dirty so quickly, so sometimes I'm on here with Under Armour. But they're not sponsored, by the way, just in case you're wondering. But basically, if I was to use a shirt like this, right, and if I'm a customer and it's okay, I'd like to request getting some codes in this shirt. I want to get something that's really good for my heart. I really want to take care of my heart a lot. I'm like, you don't feel like you need to have a full body if you feel like your body is feeling good. So if you notice, okay, well, I do have some congestion in my lungs, I do have some issues with my heart, and I do have some issues with my right knee. So Brad, I would like to get codes pertaining to helping with my heart, helping with my lungs, and helping with my right knee. No problem. As a member, you would be able to get that completely imbued into the shirt. So if you had a shirt like this, you would either just wear it or you could just lay it on a table and then take a picture of it. Then you would send it to me, and then I would put those specific codes that you want directly into the shirt. And of course, they would all have the source center vibration, they would all have the Kundalini healing power, and they may also have certain forms of color vibrational healing patterns in them as well too, based on what it is that you want to have done. So that's just one out of several objects that you would be able to imbue per month. All right. You guys would also be getting discount codes. You guys would be getting discount codes up to 25 to 30% off, which the public would not be able to get, because the most the public's able to get is about 15, 20, 22%. You guys would be getting 25 to 30% discounts off of the AetherX store as well too. So this is just giving you a bit of a sneak peek of what it would be like to be an AetherX member through our AetherX Patreon. That's going to be coming sometime in January. So it'll probably be between early to mid-January or so. And once that's ready, I'll be letting everybody know. And like I said, you can design your own clothing or your own material objects to have custom-made coding for those particular objects. And based on the tier that you are in, you can have a certain amount of those per month, right? So that's the exciting thing about the AetherX 2.0, is that it's a service. It's something, again, that's going to help you to imbue pretty much anything in your home, right? If you have a painting back there, over here I should say, like my own, for example, and you want it to radiate the safeguards, we can do that, right? If you want it to radiate, again, a certain vibrational color, we can do that. If you want it to radiate the source center vibration throughout the entire room, we can do that, right? So again, lots of opportunities, lots of great transformations that can take place through objects in your home, whether it be clothing, whether it be objects, whether it be paintings, whether it be books, anything of that nature. There's no limit to what you can do. And again, the higher the tier that you are, the more that you'll get access to doing a multitude of items per month through the membership site. So how does that sound, guys? Sound pretty exciting? This is something that's been in the works now for about the past couple of months, where I said I really want to try and do something for people where they can still take advantage of the items that they have at home, and we can imbue them with the AetherX transcendental codes so that they can now work with everything that they have in their home. And again, like I said, over time, depending on the tier that you go into, you'll have more and more opportunities for items to be transformed and transmuted into AetherX transcendental products. All right, so I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to rolling that out. So that is about AetherX 2.0. The second thing that we're going to be working on right now too, that's going to probably debut here pretty soon, is AetherX Healing Music. Okay, we're going to have a free YouTube channel where there's going to be guided meditations, there's going to be free music that you'll be able to watch, and as you're watching the video, your body is getting healed with AetherX transcendental codes, right? So there's source center vibration, there's the Kundalini healing power, there's again the color vibrations that will come through the video, and you'll be able to start receiving healing. You'll also start receiving healing from the sounds of the video as well too. So this will be a brand new AetherX Healing Music YouTube channel that you'll just be able to tune into. It's very similar to a lot of those other meditation channels that you find on YouTube, although this one will be truly unique because none of them will be able to do exactly what AetherX is doing. And that again is putting the transcendental codes into certain objects in the video, into certain colors in the video, as well as putting those transcendental codes directly into the music and into the audio of the video itself. So that is going to be a free channel that is going to be launching here very, very soon. So I'll be keeping you guys updated about that. So again, AetherX 2.0 and AetherX Healing Music YouTube channel. So those are coming very, very soon. All right. So that again, it's free, right? You don't have to purchase the music or anything of that nature. This will be something that I'll be putting a lot of effort into, making this healing music. It'll be all custom-made music. It'll all be custom-made videos as well too. So everything is going to be very fresh, very original and authentic. And so that's going to be something that's going to be available for you guys too as well. And I'll also have some guided meditations on the channel as well too. So you guys can do guided meditations. You guys can just vibe out and listen to some nice music and watch some beautiful visuals while you're getting healed at the same time. Okay, so that is the AetherX Healing Music channel. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it will be turned to 432 hertz, so everything will be optimized. So the sounds will be optimized. There may even be some videos, not all. Some videos may have binaural beats and isochronic tones as well too, but that's not even the strong healing effect. The strong healing effect is through the codes, the transcendental codes, and the source center vibration and the Kundalini healing power that will actually be imbued in the videos. So that's going to be really exciting. All right. So that's what's coming down the pipe in regards to these two projects. So what we're going to do right now is I'm just going to show you guys some of the new items that have come in. I have 3 of them here in a bag here, so let me just see if I can get them out first. These just came in a few days ago. Okay, and these are the AetherX pet collars. Okay, so as you can see, I have a pretty big one here. You can see that it's adjustable as well too. Okay, so you can certainly adjust the collar. Now I have 3 sizes. I have small, I have medium, and I have large. So you'll see here, this is the symbol here, where your animal, whether it's a large cat, if it's an adult cat, or if it's a small to medium-sized dog, you might be able to get it on a large dog, just depends upon the size of your dog's neck, right? But I basically have measurements for each collar as well too. Okay, so this basically does require activation. So when you receive it in the mail, you'll just take it out of its bag, just put your finger there, and then you're just saying activator. It's a what is it? I'm trying to remember the old coding because it's an activator one. What is it? I have to go back to my script. I haven't used these ones in quite a while. The activators. But basically, it would say activate healing mode. That's what it is. Okay. So you just put your fingers on it, and you would just say activate healing mode, and then that would be available for your pet. Okay. So there will be a healing mode, and there will also be a sleep mode. Okay. So you can basically have 2 different modes for your pet. So if your pet is sleeping, just go over to them, place your fingers on the symbol right here, activate healing mode. Or sorry, not activate healing mode, activate sleep mode. Okay. And then they'll be able to go into sleep mode, and then there will be energetics working together with their body as they sleep. When they're active, put it in healing mode, right? When they're going to sleep, put it in sleep mode. Okay. So that is the large size. They do come in a different kinds of colors. There's blue, there's orange, there's green, there's black. Right, so we have different colors for the different sizes. I'm going to be updating the site today, getting them all ready, so that they're ready to launch tomorrow, because there will be another newsletter going out tomorrow, giving you guys information about this. This one here is a small. So one I just showed you there was a medium size. This one here is a small size. See if I can get it out of the bag. Take these little Ziploc bags. Okay, so here's a small one. Now this one's good for an adult size cat. Okay, so if you have a large cat, not for kittens, of course, I don't have any kitten sizes, but if you have an adult size cat, this would be perfect for him or her. Okay, this would also be good for a small dog. Okay, so an adult size cat or a small dog would be good for the small. Medium size could also work for a small or medium sized dog. And then of course we have the large. The large here, it's blue. And again, it has the same symbol on each and every single one of them. Okay, these are good for medium. It might be good for maybe kind of medium to large, right? It just depends in regards to your dog's neck size, right? So what I would suggest is getting your dog's collar size so that you know it through inches, right? So basically, if we have the small one here, the small one here is good for about 7 to 8 inches of a neck, right? You could probably even get it down to about 6.5. Okay, so I'd say about 6.5 to 8 inches for the small, about 8.5 to 9.5 inches for the medium, and about 9.5 to 10.5 inches for the large. Okay, so again, that can fit adult cats, small dogs, medium dogs, maybe medium to large dogs as well too. Okay, so those are the 3 sizes that we have. And again, people really love the pet collars when I had it through print on demand. So that's exactly why I got the collars in this way, because they have been very popular. And so I'm happy to get them once again. You guys don't have to worry about having to wait a long time for them to get published. And now they're all ready to go, and they'll be good to go here tomorrow. So that is something that is available right now, is the brand new pet collars. Not available now, available tomorrow. Available tomorrow will be the pet collars. Okay, and of course we have the Orgonite source necklaces back in stock right now. Okay, so the Orgonite source necklaces are back in stock, and we have a new design. The old ones basically had spirals. This one has the Kabbalah. Okay, or sorry, not the Kabbalah, the seed of life. Kind of like a Kabbalah in that way, but it's more like the seed or flower of life, okay, that is contained in them. And again, these are contained with the source center vibration. This is also contained with the Kundalini healing power, and this is also contained with the crop circle energy as well too. So again, when I went to the UK in the summertime, I was able to retrieve some crystal stones directly from crop circles. The energy inside a crop circle, my friends, is absolutely phenomenally powerful. And that's exactly what's imbued in every single one of the Orgonite source necklaces. Okay, so that is available right now. And like I said, once you have them, you don't need to activate them or anything like that. They're ready to go right out of the pouch, right? So you just attach the string, the rope to it, and you're ready to go, right? These are very good quality. They will last. They're quite durable. Okay. The black source necklaces I had a while back had a little bit of trouble with durability because they're more acrylic, right? These ones are again pure Orgonite. So again, they are much more durable and they're much more resilient, and they're very potent, right? Wearing that Orgonite on your necklace, or sorry, on your neck, I should say, wearing it as a necklace on your neck is extremely potent. Like, as soon as you put it on, you feel it going to work. It was this together in combination with the visor sunglasses that I had that basically helped to heal my eyes, right? So I used one of these, and I had the visor sunglasses on as well too. That's what restored my sight. So very happy to offer that to everybody once again. And of course, Brad, what's the situation with the source flashlights? Okay, well, basically, the next batch of the source flashlights is coming into my affiliate warehouse tomorrow. Okay, so I have an affiliate warehouse in Ontario, Canada, and they are receiving 500 quantity of the source flashlight tomorrow. Okay, so it should be at their location late tomorrow afternoon. So they'll be getting everything ready, and then by Tuesday, we'll be shipping out all of the pre-orders. So again, thank you again for your patience. Tried to get the flashlights to my warehouse as quickly as possible, but again, it's just crazy. It's just all this Christmas rush really delays a lot of things, right? They should have actually been there a couple of days ago, but there was some delays en route. But the good news is that they're going to deliver it late tomorrow afternoon to the warehouse, so Tuesday, we'll be starting to fulfill orders for the next 500 quantity of the source flashlights. Okay, So this is by far the most popular product we've ever had on AetherX, this right here, right? And the good news is we got more exciting products coming together. We're going to have a super flashlight as well too. So this one is the source flashlight. I'm currently working to create a kind of like a big handheld flashlight as well too. And that is much more for heavy duty healing, okay? So again, you're looking at a big handheld flashlight with a very, very powerful lens. And again, it is orchestrated just in the exact same way as the source flashlight is. And that's going to be called the AetherX Source Superlight, okay? So that's the big flashlight that's coming. So I'm going to be ordering those very, very quickly. Another product that is in the works right now is a massage mat, okay? A massage mat that basically has infrared, far infrared, and vibrational settings as well too. But what's great about the massage mat is that as soon as you turn on the heat function of the massage mat, the source center vibration is radiating inside you. As soon as you have the infrared turned on, then that infrared is also radiating source center vibration as well as the Kundalini healing power, okay? It is going to be an extremely powerful massage mat, okay? And I feel like that may be another big product that's going to be hitting AetherX here very, very soon. And like I said, you're going to really feel the power of it, because really what I'm getting into is working with the power of light, working with the power of heat, working with the power of physical vibration, and working with the power of sound. Okay, so I'm going to start getting a lot more electronic products coming into AetherX, and that's really where we're going right now. So basically a lot of the things that were basically non-electronic will still be here, but I'm starting to bring a lot more electronics into AetherX right now, because when we start working with a beam that is this powerful, right, that's full blast, you are looking at incredible healing effects taking place. Like I said, this has done wonders for my body. This has helped to heal me. Even my cat has had some respiratory problems as well too, so when he's sleeping, I'll turn on the light and I'll just start shining it down around his lungs, and he's feeling better really, really quickly, right? Brienne, my partner, also has had some issues with her back as well too, so I'll get her to lay on her stomach and I'll start shining the light on her back. Her back's as good as new after about 5 minutes, okay? This is an absolutely incredible spiritual technology, right? And I'm glad you guys are enjoying it as well too, because I'm hearing so much positive feedback from you guys about the source flashlights. Like, Brad, make more of this, just make more of this, make more of the flashlights, make more of the light technology. That is what's really going to bring about a lot of healing. So I'm listening to you guys, and I'm certainly doing that. That's exactly where we're going to create the super flashlight, right? The super light is going to be coming here very soon. I should hopefully have it by January, if not it'll be early February. So that will be a big handheld flashlight, okay? And again, it has similar features to the source flashlight, but again, it'll be called the super light, and you'll have an opportunity to use that, and that is for really heavy duty healing, right? It's going to be very, very powerful, very potent, not to mention the massage mat that's coming as well too. That is also going to be very powerful. I'm also looking to see if I can get like a massage wand or a massage gun that'll be vibrating source center vibration as you use it, okay? So when you have the power of vibration, that physical vibration that's hitting you, that's the source vibration absorbing itself, going right into the bone marrow, right? And that is extremely powerful as well too. That can be just as powerful as this, right? So that's what the massage mat is going to have. It's going to have infrared, near infrared, it's going to have heat, it's going to have massage vibration, and all of that is going to radiate source center vibration, Kundalini healing power, right? It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be awesome. Got a lot of great stuff coming down the pipe here for AetherX, not to mention with the new 2 projects coming together in the new year. We're on a roll, guys, and it's thanks to a lot of you guys. Yeah, you guys have been very supportive. You've enabled us to go down this road, so I can't thank my supporters enough for really making AetherX a great success. We've had a really good first year, and we're looking to make our second year even better, right? This first year was a little bit bumpy at times. It was a bit rough just trying to get everything off the ground, but things are now starting to go ahead a lot more better, and I couldn't be happier with that. So again, thank you to all the supporters of that. All right, we're going to move on now to the next giveaway. Okay, we're going to be giving away 2 source laser pens. Okay, so I have one here that is red in color, and it's a very simple skill testing question here as well for those of you. So again, for the first 2 people who can tell me, who can give me the answer for the skill testing question for the source laser pen, Name the 3 colors that the source laser pen comes in. Okay, so name the 3 colors that the source laser pen comes in. And the first 2 people to answer the questions correctly will receive a free source laser pen. Okay, so go ahead now and just type on the chat, name the 3 colors that the source laser pen comes in. Okay, you can even find it on the website, right? Okay, so high frequency hardware 80, you have done it, and turn up every day. You have, I'm not too sure what blah lily is. So anyways, turn up every day and high frequency hardware 00. Congratulations, you 2 are the winner. Red, purple, blue. Actually, no, sorry, turn up every day. It's not purple. You're missing one. I forgot that. Okay, so high frequency hardware 00, red, green, blue, purple. Yeah, you got it. Okay, red, green, purple. Okay, Paula. Paula is the one that has it. Okay, so it's kind of purple. It's kind of blue. I'll accept blue or purple, right? But you have to make sure you guys put green in there, right? Make sure it's all spelled properly too, right? Red, green, blue, purple, like high frequency hardware has got it here, right? So again, red, green, violet. Not really violet. It's not violet color, no. So red, green, purple, purple, I'll accept, okay? So Paula would be the second winner. Okay, so high frequency hardware 00 and Paula, congratulations, you 2 are winners of the source laser pointer or the laser pen. Okay, so high frequency hardware and Paula, what you guys need to do is just drop me an email. Okay, just go to info@etherics.co. Okay, so that's info at AetherX.co. Please provide me with your full name and your address and your phone number. Okay, and then I'll be putting together 2 free orders for you to deliver a source laser pen directly to your address. Free of charge, no shipping, anything of that nature. Everything's free. So again, make sure you get that to me as soon as you can. Once you have that with me, I'll put that on the queue and send those out to you through free shipping. All right. So congratulations, Paula, and congratulations, high frequency hardware 00. So please get that to me as soon as you can. All right. Great. I'm enjoying these as well too. Okay, the source laser pens work really well. Like I said, they're much more for minor healing. Like if you want to spend a lot of time going up and down the arm, it's going to take a bit of time with this because it's more of a finer beam. Like I said, what's really good with the laser pens is you're working with the nostrils, you're working with the mouth, you're working with the teeth, you're working with the ears. Okay, you can even shine it into the belly button. Okay, shining it into the belly button is also very good. Okay, that's also very beneficial, particularly for the intestines and for the nervous system, is shining this directly into your belly button. Okay, you can also shine it on the fingernails. Okay, you can shine it on the toenails as well too. That's really what this is good for, right? It's much more for minor healing work. Okay, and if you do have like a little bit of eczema, for example, on your hand, you can shine the light here as well too and start working on that, and that's fine. Okay, so it's meant to cover lesser areas. It's kind of like taking a source flashlight and cutting it in half. Okay, so again, source flashlights are available again for pre-order up until tomorrow, up until midnight, and then after that the pre-order will end. They will be going back to the regular price of $88. So again, guys, I would suggest you take advantage of getting the source flashlights while they are $11 cheaper with the pre-order sale. Plus you can also use your 22% discount, XMIS22. Okay, so I should even put that up here right now. Okay, so promo code XMIS22 for 22% off your order. It's not just products, but it's 22% off your order entirely. Okay, and this promo code is good until December 25th. Okay, so you have until Christmas Day, end of day, Christmas Day. That is when the promo code will expire. So you got quite a few days still before that promo code is in expiration. All right. So again, remember it's single use per customer, so you only use it one time. So just please keep that in mind. Like I said, take advantage of the pre-order sale because, like I said, you have it $11 cheaper right now on pre-order. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and move on to some questions. All right, so any questions that you guys have, I'll go through the list here, and we'll start off at the top and just kind of work our way down. So hello, everybody. Welcome. Good to see you. Okay. All right. So this is just a feedback from FishyFun57. FishyFun57 says, I'm loving my flashlight. It's helping reduce my back pain. The other day I went 23 hours without taking opioid pain meds, which are supposed to be every 8 to 12 hours. My healing process has a nice boost. That is wonderful to hear, right? I've gotten a lot of great success with the source flashlights as well too. Like I said, when I've had that sprained finger, it healed it up really, really quickly. I've also had some stiff back issues as well too, and I just shine this around the back, and after a few minutes, it starts to completely ease up. Like I said, my girlfriend has had back issues as well too, and I just get her to lay down on her stomach, and I just start shining the flashlight, and I kind of just run it very, very slowly. Like if the arm here is her spine, I'm kind of just going like this, right? So it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm just going very, very slowly. I'm not doing this, right? I'm just going very, very slowly. Now, if there's a patch, let's say, for example, if there's a patch right here on my arm, then I can do something like this, okay? What you really want to do when you're working in circles with the source flashlight is go clockwise, okay? The reason why we go clockwise is because that complements the circulation of your blood, okay? So blood circulation always moves in a clockwise direction. So you want to mimic that with the flashlight. If you're doing this, it's not to say it's a bad thing, but you're not really complementing the flow of circulation, right? So it's not bad if you're doing that, okay? It's no problem. But I would suggest doing this because this is working together with the circulation, and this is getting into the circulative flow so that you're getting much more stimulation of blood coming in there. And what you're doing is you're imbuing the blood cells with the source center vibration at the same time, right? So if it's a small area here, you can just do something like this. This is going clockwise, okay? And just start working with that because that's helping to circulate the blood as well too. Another important thing that I'll say to some people is make sure you give the flashlight time. What I would suggest is get a timer out, right? Set your timer for maybe 10 minutes or set your timer for 15 minutes, right? And just start working with that area together. Some people just start using this for 1 minute, and then they're done. And they say, oh, I didn't really feel that much. Well, how long did you use it for? Oh, I use it for about 1 minute. No, you don't use it for 1 minute. You want to basically give 10 to 15 minutes per day with this, okay? So if you're, again, having an ache, a soreness, a stiffness, I see my cat has scratched me up quite a few times, right? He's given me some big marks. So I've even shined the flashlight on there as well, too. After about 2 or 3 minutes, the whole pain is gone. So again, this is an extremely valuable tool for you to have. Like I said, it is not a medical technology. It is a living spiritual technology product, okay? So this is all experimental. Everything that I'm offering here on AetherX is completely experimental. It's not under any medical board. It does not have any association with any form of medical company or medical corporation. This is all purely spiritual healing technology, okay? Or I can basically say living spiritual technology. It's the same thing with everything that I have, whether it's the source laser pen, whether it's the essence essential oils, whether it's the selenite, whether it's the pet collars, whether it's the Taurus bed kit, the healing code cards, okay? All of them represent experimental, living spiritual technology, right? We are not affiliated with any particular form of medical establishment or medical company or medical agency. We do not have any association with the medical field whatsoever, right? Nothing about us is medical, right? So these are experimental products, and basically I start to use them, and I always give my feedback about how they're making me feel, so I'm giving my own testimonials as well too. Brianne uses them, my partner uses them, and she gives her feedback on them, and you guys use them, and you give your feedback on it. So this is all based on experimental organic research, right? So when you guys are leaving testimonials, I can't tell you how helpful that is and how beneficial that is for what we're doing here, because I don't know of anybody else in the world that has a healing flashlight like this that can heal, that can help to rejuvenate your body in a matter of minutes, right? That's something completely brand new. Even with the Taurus bed kits, when you're going in the bed kits and you're having a really good sleep and you're waking up refreshed and revitalized, I don't know anybody that has that either, right? The healing code cards, for example, all of these different things that are on AetherX is something very, very rare. So we really want to make sure that we're protecting this company. We want to make sure that we're preserving this company. I'm happy to, again, roll out a lot of different products that are to come, not to mention that the membership site will be something phenomenal as well too. We really want to make sure that we're preserving, we're protecting, and we're supporting this company, because this is something very, very unique that only a handful of people are going to know about. Even if I start making it more popular, I'm going to keep it in the alternative stream. I don't want this mainstream, right? I don't want this being as popular as a Kanye West concert, okay? So I want this to really be in the underground. I kind of want to keep it grassroots. I want to keep it in the alternative movements, right? And just keep it kind of quiet a little. Not too quiet where nobody knows about it, but just keeping it in the alternative stream, keeping it in the grassroots system. That's really where I want to keep AetherX, right? So I'd say maybe there's only tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people who will know about AetherX. Perfect. I'm happy with that, right? I'm not concerned about getting millions and millions and millions of subscribers for it. But tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, hey, that's fine with me, because that keeps it in the alternative stream. All right. So again, Fishy Fun, thank you so much for your feedback. I really appreciate that. I'm glad to hear that the flashlight is doing very, very well for you. That's wonderful. And like I said, guys, if you've already submitted testimonials for this, fantastic. If you haven't, I'd highly recommend you do, because that helps us out so much, getting your feedback with the organic research that you're doing. Okay, so let's move on to Turn Up Every Day. Turn Up Every Day says, "Hi Brad, I used the Taurus bed for 2 days now. I definitely felt the work that it has been doing on me. However, I also feel a bit exhausted or drained. Is that normal?" Well, we'd have to look into the idea, for example, of how's your diet on a daily basis? How's your energy level on a daily basis? Are you working out quite a bit? Are you not working out as much? What kind of food are you eating each day? Are you hydrating yourself with a lot of water? Are you taking vitamins? Are you taking minerals, right? So like I said, Taurus bed helps out to a certain degree. Like I said, it's an addition to your healing journey. But we also have to look at your diet. We have to look at your intake of supplements or vitamins or minerals that you're having. We want to look at your exercise regime as well too, right? So are you getting a lot of exercise, or you're not doing so much, right? Are you eating well, or is there still some old habits that have to go? So it's challenging to really say what that is, because there's other factors that we have to consider, right? But some people have come to me in the past as well too and say, "Yeah, Brad, I'm going the Taurus bed and it feels really good, but I still feel very, very tired." And I said, well, we have to kind of look at these other factors. We have to look at your diet. We have to look at your exercise. Are you taking your minerals? Are you taking your vitamins? How's your daily fitness routine going? Are you emotionally stressed? How's your mental aptitude, right? All of these different things. And then we can find out exactly what may be going on and helping to improve it all together. But yeah, Taurus Bed Kit is just doing its part as you're going to sleep. It's helping to give you a very rejuvenating sleep, and it's helping to work in bringing prana into areas of the body that are required, right? So like I said, if we have a really bad stiff shoulder, then we have very little prana there. Exactly why we have stiffness in the body is because there's blockages, there's obstructions, where the natural pranic flow is not going. So we work with the Taurus bed to help release a lot of that flow. And most importantly, guys, is that you're talking to the Taurus bed kit, right? So when you're laying down on it, put your hand on the duvet cover and just say, work on this, right? I have a stiff neck, okay? It's Taurus bed, help to heal my neck entirely, right? And I can say that to the duvet cover, I can say that to the pillowcase, and I say that to the fitted bed sheet, okay? And so as I do that, then that's going to help with my sore neck, and I could feel within a day or two, all of that's gone. Fantastic, okay? So keep talking to your beds, right? We talk about it because it is living spiritual technology. When you guys do a tarot reading, right, you talk to the cards. When you guys do an oracle deck or an angel deck reading, you guys talk to the cards. Well, the same thing goes with the Taurus bed, right? If we're talking to tarot, if we're talking to oracle, if we're talking to angel cards, we're talking to the Taurus bed, okay? The Taurus bed is alive. It is a living spiritual technology. So make sure you're talking to it as well too, right? Put your sincere intentions towards the Taurus bed. If I got stiff shoulders and I really want the Taurus bed to help heal it, I'll put my hand down on the duvet cover, the pillowcase, the bed sheet, all right? And I'll say, Taurus bed, help to heal my neck, help to heal my shoulders. It's very stiff. I want to clear them away. Let it be done, okay? And I wake up the next morning and it feels so much better. I'd say it's about 95% better. That's fantastic. That's amazing, okay? Like I said, you may not get 100% solid relating to what you're getting, but you're getting anywhere from up to 80, 90, 95%. That's phenomenal. That's really, really good. If you're getting something that's just for example, 80% better. That's incredible. That's really, really good. And we want to continue to work. And so it's able to do more, but like I said, the pressure may be a lot more deeper, right? And we basically just have to instruct the torus bed, go even deeper, go right into the cells, go right into the bone, go right into the bone marrow, and really just clean everything out and just keep talking to your bed, right? Just like you talk to the tarot, the oracle decks, the angel card decks, or the healing code cards as well too, right? Talk to the torus bed. It's going to do wonders for you when you talk to it, okay? Don't be shy. You can have a mental conversation. It doesn't have to be out loud. Mentally project that intention into your bed as well too, and that will help tremendously. All right. Okay, let's go down the list here a little bit more. Okay, this one here is from Qigong Master. Qigong Master says, "Hi Brad, could you make an etheric stage projector type of device that would provide a bunch more light and would cover a lot more of the body?" Well, that's what we're going to do with the super light. I don't know if we can do a stage projector. I don't want to go too crazy, okay? But basically we'd have the super light. Now the super light, again, has a great deal of power behind it. The beam is, I'd say, about 3 times more powerful than the source flashlight, okay? So you have a really heavy-duty flashlight. And like I said, that'll probably be on its way around January or early February at the latest. Once it's here again, I'm always keeping you guys in the know about when these things are coming. So just make sure you're subscribing to the newsletter. Make sure you're on the Facebook page as well too. And most importantly, be on Telegram, okay? Because I post everything on Telegram. Telegram basically would be the most important one. So if you're on Telegram, great. If you're on the newsletter, if you're subscribed to that, great. If you're on the Facebook group page, great. Okay, that's really where I post the updates. So again, as that comes together, I'll be letting you know when that happens. I'm just working out the deal right now just to get the super lights. So hopefully I should get something wrapped up by this coming week. And like I said, I'm also negotiating with the massage mats as well too, okay? Massage mats are going to be phenomenal. They're going to be really incredible. They're a nice long mat, so you can basically put your entire body down on it. It has a nice little control device as well too, so you have a little remote, and you can put your own settings on there as well too. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. So yes, that is coming as well too. So I don't think I can get a stage projector, but we will definitely get a much more high-powered flashlight that you can work, because that is essential for high-powered healing. We'll see what happens down the road as well too. Like I said, guys, if you really want to work in having your entire place radiate a good amount of source vibration, you guys need the safeguards, okay? You guys need to work with the environmental safeguards. Do you guys have the environmental safeguards? That is what I suggest you have. And you're putting it on a light switch, right? So what I would suggest is getting, when you have the environmental safeguards zip file, you downloaded it, you're opening it up, and then you go and you look at the 6 cells. Okay, those 6 circles, the 6 cells. What I would suggest is that you're getting a particular type of paper, like a transparent sticker paper, right? Just like a simple plastic strip, and you can just put that on top of your light panel, okay? So you have your lights for your house, you stick that on there. Within 1 hour or less, your lights are now radiating the source center vibration throughout your entire space. Now, it's not as powerful as getting this, because this is direct concentrated light, right? But as soon as you turn your light on, you're getting that residual power of the source center vibration coming in through your lights. If you had, for example, like a lamp, one of those kind of like study lamps here, and you put a safeguard there as well too, and you shine that down, then you'll get a pretty good intense light as well too, because that helps. Now this also works with the Kundalini healing power, so it has a little bit more features to it, but using something like that as well too can also be very beneficial, because it's also helping to put the source center vibration into your body. This, again, because it has such a powerful beam and because it's so concentrated, this will give you the most source center vibration because of how it's designed. Okay, but that's something you can use as well too, is working with the environmental safeguards. So make sure you have the safeguards as well too. I can't emphasize how important it is for you guys to have the environmental safeguards and the personal safeguards, right? That's very, very important to have. They're digital products. You just download them as a digital product, open them up. You'll have all of these images to choose from, and then you can just print them out. Like I said, if you want to print it out on office paper and attach it to your wall, then you can do that. If you want to, again, use magnet strips, like a magnet strip template, put that on your fridge, put that on any other form of metallic surface, you can do that. You want to get sticky paper, right? And just start putting sticker templates and everything. And you can do that as well too, all right? There's no limits to whatever you want to do. Cardstock as well too. You want to make your business cards like that, and you have safeguards on them. Perfect. That'll work as well too. There's a lot of opportunity you can do, and you can print out big posters as well too, putting the safeguards on them, right? And that's radiating throughout your entire space, because you don't need to activate the safeguards. They're already activated and they're already amplified to the highest degree. So you're just printing them out and just putting them all around your place, and put them elsewhere as well too. It's really, really helpful. All right. So thank you, Qigong Master, for your request. Fishy Fun 57 says, "Hi Brad, have you discontinued the Taurus blanket?" Yes, it was print on demand, right? I just really wasn't satisfied with the whole print on demand. A lot of people had to wait long periods for the print on demand products to get to them. Sometimes they were getting lost as well too. It just wasn't very good. I understand some people liked it. I get it, right? Right now we basically just have the Taurus bed kit, okay? I will see if I can get a provider down the road who may just be able to make blankets for us, okay? And that could be Taurus bed blankets, right? I'll see. I'm just going to see exactly what we can do. I know a lot of people are enjoying it. I get that. I just was not satisfied with a lot of the print on demand. It was just very sloppy. It was, again, they were losing products. They were losing packages in the mail. They kept sending wrong things as well too. So I just was not happy with any of them, whether it was Printify, whether it was Joycall, whether it was Art of Wear. I just was not happy with them at all. And I said, I want to get off these guys, and I want to start bringing the products here, and Brianne and I will start shipping them out, because at least we know what we're doing and we can try and get it out to people a lot more quicker. And in comparison, you guys are getting the products a lot more quicker than if you were to wait for print on demand. So we do not have them right now, but I'll see down the road if we can do some blankets, okay? That would be something I'd have to look into through Alibaba, okay? All right, so Martin here has a question. Brad, can you explain the pyramid torsion integrator and the tree life force integrator from the energy deck? Thank you. Well, basically the pyramid torsion integrator works with the actual torsion energy of a pyramid as well too. So we basically have torsion fields. You could also understand them as scalar, okay? So when you're working with the pyramid torsion integrator, you're basically getting a feeling of scalar coming in, right? Because I basically imprinted that with a pyramid that I have. And also the geometry of the card as well too represents that of a flat pyramid. That flat pyramid holds torsion energy, or it holds, again, scalar energy. And so you're getting that scalar torsion energy by placing it in your body. And that also helps with resetting everything, right? It could basically have the source center vibration into it as well too. So that's the pyramid torsion integrator. The tree life force integrator basically captures the life force of a cedar tree, okay? And that's basically what I did. I went out into the forest and I captured the giving life of a, I would say the life force of a cedar tree. And I imbued that directly into the image that is now the card, right? So this is like sitting out in nature. It's like putting your back to the tree and just being absorbed by the tree's life force energy. When you put that card there, that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like you're just sitting down next to the tree and you're just having that sharing of tree life force coming directly into you. So it's like being out in the forest, right? That's really what it represents. It's integrating the life force of a tree directly with your own life force. So you have that feeling of nature and you have that refreshment feeling at the same time. That's what both of those cards represent. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Kana says, "Hi Brad, is there any part of my body that I shouldn't use my new pen on?" The eyes. Okay, that's about it. Anywhere else should be completely fine, right? As long as you're not using your pen on your eyes, then you're completely fine. You can basically put it anywhere else around the body, just do not put them here, okay? The same thing with a source flashlight. Now again, we'll be getting the eye masks pretty soon. The eye masks have just been continuously delayed. I really don't know what's going on. I know they're arriving here by freight, but it's taken quite a while for the eye masks to get on. I was actually hoping that the eye masks were here, but it was something else. So hopefully we're going to be getting the eye masks here very soon. I'm going to be getting in touch with the supplier to find out what's going on. Hopefully it should be here very, very soon. It was supposed to be back here like in November, right? They've had nothing but delays. It's just, oh. Shipping is a major pain in the ass, my friends. It really is. Like, you know, just you think you're going to get these things really quickly. Something happens. There's customs delays. There's other problems. You got to fill out these forms. You got to do all this stuff. And you're like, come on, where is it? Where is it? Where's it going? What's happening here, right? So I know you guys sometimes don't like to wait. I don't like to wait either. But once the eye masks are here, then that's something that you can put over your eyes. Okay, but I really wouldn't use the source laser pen for that. If you have the eye masks on your eyes, you can have the source flashlight, okay, but at a low beam setting. Okay, so at a low beam setting with something covering your eyes, okay, so like an eye mask, and that's completely fine. Okay, but I really would suggest not shining the source flashlight into the bare eyes, and most definitely not shining the source laser pen in that. I mean, guys, that's a laser pointer, right? A laser pointer is going to blind you, so we do not want to do that. Okay, so just keep both products away from the eyes. When you get the eye masks, if you want to use that with the source flashlight at a low beam, you can do that. Okay, but you don't even really need to do that because the eye mask is already going to be working on your eyes. It has the same technology as the visor sunglasses. Okay, so kind of a catch-22 there as well. Okay, let's go down the list here a bit more. Maria asked, can you bring back the pet tags? They're right here. These are the pet collars. Okay, I don't have pet tags yet, but you basically will have pet collars. So I'll see about pet tags, right? But right now we have the pet collars. Okay, I know some of you really like the pet tags. I'll just see what I can do with Alibaba. Okay, I do have a few suppliers on Alibaba who may be able to send me something like that. So we'll see how it goes. But yes, I'll put that. I'll take that into consideration. Turn Up Everyday says, are the old source necklaces still powerful? They are, but they're just more prone to break because they're made out of acrylic substance. Okay, the acrylic can shatter pretty easily. If it falls off your neck and hits a hard floor, it's probably going to shatter because it's acrylic. Right? Originally, I thought that they were crystal, but they were acrylic. That's why I basically discontinued those ones and are using the orgonite ones better. They're much more durable, they're much more resilient, and they're much more powerful because you're working with a crystal. Right? That crystal energy is much more radiant than working with acrylics. Acrylics only have a certain amount of potency within it, but the crystals have far greater potency. The great thing about the organites as well too is they have that charge within them for millions of years. Right? That's the great thing about working with crystals. Crystals hold an energetic charge for millions of years. Right? So you can have that for an extremely long time. All right. So let's go further down here. This is from EIPITR or ELPITR. Hi, Brad. In a recent video, you mentioned dark glasses activate, increase potential 100 times. My question is, dark glasses don't need to be activated. No, they actually don't. And that was actually a slip up on my account. Because again, sometimes I get confused by my products because some products need to be activated and some don't. And I just got confused with the visor sunglasses. Okay, so the visor sunglasses, that is correct. You do not need to activate them because they are already activated, and you do not need to amplify them because they're already amplified to the max. But I look at something, say for example, like a selenite plate, and I say, okay, this needs to be activated. Okay, and I look at the pet collars. Okay, this needs to be activated, and sometimes I slip up. So I have quite a few products, and sometimes I slip under. So wait a minute, all right, sunglasses don't need to be activated. So I remember I caught myself with that. So yes, I apologize for that, guys. You do not need to activate the visor sunglasses, and you don't need to amplify the visor sunglasses because they're already amplified to the max, and they are already activated when you get them. So like I said, I get confused at times. With my products, I got so many of them, and I try to remember which ones need to be activated, which ones are not, and sometimes it's a bit of a rat race. Okay, so thanks for that reminder. Our Fishy Fun also says, is it normal to feel heat when using the flashlight? Oh, absolutely, yes. Like, if I take my flashlight here, and if I turn it up to full blast, right here, I'm feeling heat from the light. That's just showing you how powerful this light is. Now, if that's too hot for you, just move it up, just like that, okay? Move it up until you really don't feel that much of that heat. You'll feel a little bit because it's a very high beam. Other idea would be just to, wrap it around here, is just to dim the flashlight like that, okay? Get it into a low beam. So if it's too hot for you, put it into a low beam. And to put it in a low beam, just hold down the power button, okay? So if I'm turning on like this, I hold it down, 1, 2. Okay, it's going down 2 levels. Okay, and that brings it down into a lower, more tolerable level. Okay, so that's something that you can do as well too. All right, so I think I just charged this flashlight, but I think it needs to be recharged again. All right, so again, very important. Like I said, if your high beam is too much for you, just put it down into a low light beam, and that will help you out. All right. Okay. So from Michelle here, Michelle says, hi Brad, will the mat also help with grounding? If you're referring to the massage mat, yes, right? It'll have the earthing codes in it as well too. So that'll just be something that I'll be putting into the physicality of the mat, so you don't even need to turn it on for that, but the earthing quality will be on the mat automatically, just as soon as you're laying down on the physical mat itself. Even if you're not using the remote, the earthing energy will be on that mat. Okay, very good question. Yes, that will happen. Okay, let's go down the list here a bit more. Okay. This one's from Carol Ann. Carol Ann says, hi Brad, what is the best way to use the flashlight on a big area that is injured and in pain? Oh, sorry, what is the best way? Sometimes it is hard to go clockwise. Well, most importantly, Carol Ann, are you setting a timer? Right? Are you setting a timer for 15 minutes? Okay. That is what I suggest, is that if you guys are working on a very severe area, okay, if you have injured a muscle, if you have injured a tendon, if you have injured a joint, okay, you just need to put it on high beam like this. Okay, let's say, for example, I injured my wrist, okay, and it's really bad injury, I think it's sprained, then this is all I'm doing. I'm just keeping it here. And even if I don't want to hold it like this, I could probably get like a tripod or something like that, maybe a holder. That would be fine, okay? But it really isn't difficult to hold it like this, okay? Remember here that you have an adjustable lens, okay? So I can put it out here, and that gives it a wider beam. Or I can turn it back, and that gives it a narrow beam, okay? So remember your wide beam and narrow beam options as well too. If we want to cover as much of the wrist as possible, then we want to calibrate the top of the flashlight here with the wide beam disbursement of the beam, okay? So just keeping it here, and I'm setting a timer with my phone or a stopwatch or anything of that nature, and I'm keeping it here for 15 minutes, okay? So after I do this for 15 minutes, maybe I'll do another 15 minutes and just flip my hand over like this, okay? If it is a severe sprain, give yourself 15 minutes before moving the flashlight, okay? I could just do this. This is fine. If I'm doing this for 15 minutes on the top of my wrist, that's fine. And I flip it over, and I can do this as well too, right? A little back and forth, a little shimmy is completely fine, and I'm timing it for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, then I check in with myself. But guys, you don't give up just after one day. It's, okay, I did it for 15 minutes yesterday, and it's still here. Is it less than it was before? Yeah, it's a little bit less, then you're making progress. If there is a change in it, even if it's small, you're making progress, okay? But like I said, if you give yourself 15 minutes with a flashlight, believe me, you're going to make a big difference, okay? What happens, though, is I'm noticing, because I've talked to some people, is they give up too quickly. They shine the light on something for 1 to 2 minutes, and then they think it's not working. I said, no, you got to give yourself at least 10 to 15 minutes with the type of injury that you have. If you have a severe sprain, if you have something that's locked into place, if you have an aggravated muscle, if you have a herniated disc, okay? 15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes shining the flashlight on high beam, okay? And so, like I said, if it's hard for you to reach your back, see if you can find someone who can shine the flashlight on for you for 15 minutes. Or maybe put this on a tripod or put it on something, maybe tape it to something and then just shine it, have it in that stationary position, and then just put your back there, right? And time it, 15 minutes, okay? Once that's done, if you need to put it into another position, put it into another position. But give yourself at least 15 minutes, okay? 10 minutes sometimes, it just depends on the injury, right? If it's a severe injury, 15 minutes. If it's kind of a moderate injury, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but at least give yourself that 15-minute window, okay? Very, very important. And as you're doing this every day, you may realize, okay, it's starting to go down a little bit more. I'm starting to feel it. So I asked them, okay, well, has there been a change in the work that you're doing with the flashlight? Yeah, it's gone down a little bit. Then you're making progress. You're making progress. You're doing well, right? So keep working with it. Keep working with it. Don't just give up after 1 or 2 days, right? You keep using this until that's completely gone. 15 minutes a day on the affected area. And it's going to get less and less and less and less and less, and then completely gone. Okay? This is the source center vibration, my friends. This is exactly what's in the light. That's exactly why the light is healing you. You try to take an ordinary flashlight that you can just get in any department store, and you try and shine your flashlight on your arm, it's not going to do anything. Okay? You shine this, this is going to do something. Okay? But depending upon the severity of the injury, so many of you guys are asking about, Brad, what about the angle? What about that? You don't need to worry about an angle, right? You don't need to worry about a certain position. All you're really doing is just shining it upon the affected area. If the high beam is too bright, go down to low beam, right? If it's too hot, if it's too bright, go down to low beam, and just hold it like this, nothing to it. Just make sure the light is shining upon the area that is affected, right? And again, if it's severe, give it 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, adjust it to another alignment. So again, if I'm doing the left side of the knee for 15 minutes, the right side of the knee is compromised, I will go over to the right side of the knee and I'll do that for 15 minutes, okay? If it's a muscle, if it's a calf muscle, I'll do the left side of the calf muscle, 15 minutes. I'll do the right side of the calf muscle, 15 minutes. If it's my quadricep, I'll put it on a wide beam, okay? Make sure it's on a wide beam, and I'll shine it on a certain side, left side, 15 minutes, right side, 15 minutes. That's all you do, okay? Left side, right side. That's a good way of doing it if it's a severe injury. If you've pulled the muscle, then do the left side first, 15 minutes. Do the right side next, 15 minutes, okay? Wide beam, widen the lens of the flashlight, okay? And that will tremendously help you, okay? Don't give up on it. Keep up with it. It's going to help you tremendously, right? This is pure light, and that light has some of the most powerful energy there is, and that's going to help you tremendously, okay? All right, to see where my place was online here. We're probably going to be wrapping up here in about 5 minutes or so here, guys. So Fishy Fun says, I use 15-minute treatments twice daily as I have 5 pinched nerves. The sorest parts, I feel some heat. Other areas, no heat is felt. Good, all right. So again, that's really the key here, is do the 15-minute treatments. And if you guys want to go longer, if you want to go longer than 15 minutes, go longer than 15 minutes. You want to do it for a whole half hour, do it for a whole half hour. You want to do it for a full hour, do it for a full hour. But I'd say give yourself 15 minutes if you have a severe condition, okay? Like I said, guys, I can't make any medical claims for you because this is not a medical technology. This is living spiritual technology. And all I can do is say, guys, experiment, right? Here's what I've done. It may not work for you, though, right? So just really working together and experimenting with things, right? You have to kind of be your own innovator here, right? Carol Ann asks, how do we activate the source necklace? You don't, okay? The source necklace is already activated. It's already activated. It's already amplified to the greatest extent possible, okay? So this is already activated, and it is already amplified. You don't need to do anything but wear it. Simple as that, okay? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. High Frequency Hardware says, hi Brad, is it okay to print safeguards on transparent sticky foil instead of white paper? As long as they're clear, as long as you're not tearing the symbol, as long as the symbol remains intact, you can print it on absolutely anything you want, right? If you want to place it on some sort of plastic foil or tin foil or anything of that nature, or sticky foil, anything of that nature, that's fine. Just make sure that the symbols are intact. They can be printed on absolutely anything you want. Okay, just keep the symbols intact. If they don't tear. If they tear, then you basically compromise the energy. You compromise the coding, and you have to throw it out. Okay, so please make sure you keep the symbols intact. They have to stay intact to function as the appropriate vessel to radiate that energy that's applied into them. Okay. All right, so let's probably go with one more question. So I'm going to see if I can find a really good one here before we wrap up. Okay, there's a good one here from Pete F. Pete says, hi Brad, do you think the light from the torches is more powerful than the red light panels you see on light? Yes, majorly. Because they're often measured by lumens, okay? So again, having this, and this is at full blast, you're not going to get that kind of power from a red light, okay? Red lights are more naturally dim, right? They have more, they can be bright, but they don't have that pure potency as the white light does, right? White light is, again, the most potent of all light because, again, it goes beyond the spectrum, right? Anything that you're working with a color will have certain shades of potency relating to its light source. But if you're bringing in white light is the most potent of all light sources, okay? So, again, if you're working together with that, that is always going to bring the brightest, all right? Thank you for your question. Okay, guys, thank you so much for participating with the AetherX Livestream. So again, be ready for another newsletter that's going to be coming out tomorrow morning that will be talking about the pet collars that will be available as well too. I will be looking into pet tags also. Okay, so I'll keep you guys informed about that. not to mention the new products that are going to be coming here very soon with the massage mat and the super light. And of course, the 2 new projects representing AetherX 2.0 membership, and of course the AetherX healing music. I'm looking forward to both projects, and I'm looking forward to working alongside with you guys. You guys are part of AetherX just by being supporters, right? And I'm very, very grateful that you guys have supported AetherX for almost a solid year now. It means a great deal to me. Again, I brought Brienne in together with AetherX in the very beginning. She absolutely loves the work that she does, and so a lot of the orders that you guys are receiving are mostly fulfilled by her. Okay, so she's really enjoying it as well too. So again, guys, thank you for making 2023 such an amazing year for AetherX. Let's do something even more incredible with AetherX in 2024 in our 2nd year of business. All right. Blessings to you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next AetherX live stream. Om Shanti 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 Namaskar, and may it be well with you. Goodbye for now.